crossroads where it's like, what you gonna do, little girl? How you gonna make this go right? And so the metaverse means so much to so many people, particularly because it just services them, and some people are just finding out about it. Like, I had a lady in here the other day who was a film festival CEO of a film festival in Texas, and she was being advised to come and see the space, and she went insane to the point where she started writing me in her program, like, I'm gonna present. Girl, that's in October. So what that says to me is that people acting like it's not in.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But it's bugging me out because it's like people are just continuing to organize, you know, like the 31st, not the last day. So that's a good thing. That's what we need to do. So what I have to do then is just the things that will secure that. And so this week was also filled with, I finished a grant application today, so that we can not only have the money for the metaverse 1 year, but we can have it for the next 5 years.
Praise God.
That's how much money I want.
Yes.
Not only that, having the physical book fair, which we will be doing in August of 2023.
Hallelujah.
Way to go.
Yeah, we'll be bringing it back. August, first weekend in August of 2023. So that'll be back on here in Chicago. So definitely, mark your calendars. I'll probably do something special for you guys that show and prove on a regular basis, But yeah, the live one in the street is the bomb diggity doo-dah. It's only 1 day, but it's a hefty day of a lot of folks. Thousands of people come out. I even heard that people be like, you got to do the Chicago Book Fair. They be in New York and this and that. So that's dope. So just know that that'll be out. So yeah, for me, it's just been, okay, how are we securing the extension? And some of the ladies that came together to help fundraise, Sandra was there as well, Christina Corella. And basically, Nora, she composed a letter that was very succinct, and that basically said, we have completed our pilot proof of concept 6 months of the Metaverse Book Fair.
Yes.
I'm not reading, I'm just talking. But I like how she put that, because it was like, we just completed our pilot, right? And then she said proof of concept. So we know it's a concept that can work, and this is what it's done. And then you write the call to action. So I'm almost finished that. But it will be something that you can give to people to actually donate to the project.
Way to go.
Yes.
Quiet as it's kept, you guys. Every book fair has existed. They have cost anywhere from $25,000 to $85,000 per year. And that's just for 1 day. Okay, the height has been $85,000. But quiet as it's kept, the way I paid for them the most, vendors, of course, but the vendor fees weren't enough to pay for the event, though, right? But asking people to just give $20, $25. You ask a person give $20, they give $100, they give $50, they give $75, they give $20, they give $5, they give. But that is how I've paid for every book fair. The community really came together and paid for the majority of the book fair. Just straight up individuals giving those amounts that I just mentioned. And so things where if I can't get a lot of sponsors, okay, I understand how that works. I can work towards it, but just to get people to contribute, what if it was more than just me asking people to donate $20?
Absolutely.
It would be so much easier. We would make money so much faster. And so that's something to look at, especially for the people who want to help fundraise. I've never wanted to and never have asked authors to fundraise for me, because I just haven't. I feel like authors, you pay your fee, you good, you participate. It's just that the body and the book fair has become a monster. The book fair has become the type of monster where it's not just mine. It's all of ours, and you end up kind of feeling like that.
Right.
So I want you guys to take advantage of whatever is here. You know what I'm saying? When this book fair when this Metaverse book fair does get extended, it's going to be on like turkeys in the corn. And I'm talking about, I really want you guys to utilize this space.
Turkeys and dressing, get it right. I'm sorry.
I really want you guys to take advantage of this Metaverse. Like, you know, Denelsia can be having her own events here. All right, so you don't need
Awesome.
You know,
Awesome.
You just need a room, get people to the Metaverse, and it's a wrap. If you were an author here, you have that liberty, right? If other people want to do those types of things, they have to rent the rooms. But because you guys are authors here, you can do those things. So you reserve a room and have whatever you want, whatever kind of soiree you want, whatever kind of intro to your book you want. You want to get some potential teachers together to see your book, get them all in a room and present your book just like we do in a book discussion. It's kind of why I had the book discussions, because I want you to become comfortable and proficient in presenting about your book. That's important, right? That
there you go. That is so true.
Yeah, so that you are able to not only tell people the story about your book. That's the boring part. You know, authors love getting them to talk about their book. Don't nobody care what you're talking about. It's what? No, but if you engage them in the concept, if you say, how many people in here know how to tie a tie? And the majority of people don't know how to tie a tie. Who say they know how to tie a tie? Oh, I do. Good. Where'd you learn how to tie a tie? Where'd you first learn? Oh, my grandfather taught me. Oh, your grandfather? Really? For what reason? See, and you start to engage them and you get in a conversation. Now you're getting people to have an affinity for you and your book. At the end of your discussion, they're going to be clicking that book. Because you took time to get them engaged, listen to their stories, made them remember their grandfather showing them how to tie a tie. You know how to do it ever since, and now you got a son, and you had to teach him how to. You know, it's just
stuff
so
right here.
many things, testimonies you could tell, and questions you can ask of your audience that gets them to feel like, yo, I need that book. But when you just get up and talk about your book, hi, this is Amasada. I got a book called Beating Black Kids about not beating your kids disciplining, because when we, oh my gosh, that's the
way. So how does that have to do anything with me? Right.
Or it actually can have something to do with them, but it's you like vomiting your ideas on people. Like, be quiet and ask a question. So like when I had my book discussion, I had the book on the wall, and I asked them to look at the book, right? And say, what comes to mind when you look at that cover? Because the cover of my book has the, you know, weapons of mass destruction, the belt, the iron cord, the stuff people get beat with. So I just asked, you know, what does that make you think of? And I remember, you know, Ben said something about a school that used to use corporal punishment. And I think Christine talked about something in school as well. So whatever it is, I didn't just start telling them about my book. I just asked how the cover was relevant to a thought that they have. So the point is, you ask people questions, you get them engaged. And that's why, like I said, I had the book fairs, the book discussions, so that you can get like accustomed to talking about the subject matter. Because when you do that, I don't care where you are, you're going to help them understand how to utilize your book and why they should read it. Not just because, you know, you come to meet the author. Nobody cares about that. Meet the author. Nobody cares about that. You know, so anyway, so those are the
Good
things
stuff.
that I did for the Metaverse this week. So many other things, like, you know, I did the people I've talked to and all of that.
Congratulations, well done, my sister.
Oh, thank you. But
yes, congrats.
I'll feel congratulations when I'm coming back on. Is done. The Metaverse is open. So when I extend it, what that's also going to do is it's going to start a new campaign for more authors, but not without the groups coming in, like, so that we really, now that I kind of know what gets a person in and the time you have to take to actually walk people into the Metaverse and feel comfortable, I know that now, so I know how to handle it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, oh my gosh, that even to yesterday, somebody said, I don't want to sound dumb, but what's the Metaverse? You know, that's just a reality. What's a Metaverse? And this somebody who a poet, she should definitely be here, But it's all good. It's a matter of the time we're going to take to gradually bring people in so that they're comfortable.
Right.
And I think what's good though too is even if we had to be on hiatus for a tad. Hey Tamara, welcome. Even if we had to be on hiatus for a moment, we could actually all go and meet in the regular Verbella world. You understand? You could go download their main Verbella world, and we could all meet up in there and do things straight up. So,
That's
there
awesome.
are ways, there are more than one way to skin a cat. And then get people to come into our own, regular world once it's up and running and doing its thing. So, all right, so that's my check-in. Tamara, you happen to come in when we're doing check-in, so go ahead and introduce yourself and tell what you did to push yourself forward this week.
Don't be moving so fast. I gotta keep up. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to take pictures, girl. Go ahead, Tamara.
Oh, I didn't hear. What am I doing? I just came to check it. I didn't know there was a process. I was sitting there.
You good, girl. You good. All we did was introduce ourselves, how we feel. You know how check-in go, girl. ALP style. But no, just check in how you feel and what you did to move yourself forward this week or build your business.
So my name is Tamara Frere, and I'm a longtime student of Miss K. I call her Miss K, even though everybody knows her as Miss Sada. I was hopping on Facebook and I found out that I saw Bon Voyage, so I said, let me jump on here and see what's going on. And I just was curious to know, because this is such a forward-thinking platform, and I would hate to see it go. So I just wanted to, see what was happening. As far as how I push myself forward this week, I signed on for an entrepreneur's masterclass to kind of get myself more organized in terms of my trajectory. Instead of being all over the place, I'm kind of trying to focus because I'm interested in a lot of different things. So that's what I did this week to push my business and myself forward. Nice to meet everybody.
Cool, I love it.
Nice meeting you also. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
I love to see my students as adults. It's so beautiful. Cool. So anyway, as we close out tonight, and this be our last networking event before, we close phase 1 of the Metaverse, we were going to have some entertainment in terms of people doing their poetry. So who's going up first to read?
I'm not sure who's going first. I want to go last, and I want to go last for a reason, and you'll know it once I read the poem.
Nah, okay, I know how you roll. Sounds good. All right, who's going up first? Delancia, Benjamin,
I'll go
Carolyn?
up.